Okay.
Hang
All
on.
right.
Yes.
The eye training, it's interesting. Eye training is not a new thing for us. She
had
had to
to-
have lots of visual training
Glasses
because her eyes were not tracking well
properly.
when she was little. Oh, this was years ago. So all of the things that you're showing us are things that I helped her do to get her vision to track, and also to she would have work. She would have word.
That would disappear. I would see words would disappear off the page whenever I looked at them whenever I was a little kid.
Talk really slowly so that
Okay.
each word is pronounced.
Thank you.
She was an early reader. By 3 years old, she was reading, and then she plateaued really quickly, and it was because her eyes were not tracking, or she would be jumping all over the page, or when she would come up on a word, it would just disappear. So she went through
eye
2
therapy.
years of eye therapy when she was little.
Yeah.
And they work. Her eyes work well together. work
Eyes
well
are good
together
now.
now. Yay! But some of the things that you're showing us are really, they're just reminiscent. We should have just kept doing that.
Yeah. It would probably
That's
been a
one.
good idea to have kept doing the eye exercises.
Yes. Staring at a light. I've never heard of that. That's a new one for us. After imaging, that just comes naturally for all of us, and we
haven't really practiced it, but we have done it.
Yeah. So that's
we haven't practiced it really.
Thing that happens regularly. Like if I just close my eyes right now, I can see the after image of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see, some of the other things. The projection into things.
Well, we haven't really projected into things a lot. We have taken courses where we work on like stepping into another person's shoes to see if
Yeah, but
mind
that's
shape, it's basically projecting into the objects.
Yeah, so projecting, you know how we were doing the project yourself into the wall and see yourself, right, that. So shoot, all four of us we know how that feels. And to me, it's you're moving out of you're taking your consciousness and shifting it somewhere else.
I know how it works. I do need to practice it though to feel it more clearly.
That's one that we have been practicing
Yeah.
recently and in the last like 9 months.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Silva method. We've kind of been doing a little bit of that kind of thing too, off and on since the beginning of the year. What else are we doing?
We've been working on aura building.
Oh,
bubbling
yes.
up.
Yes, so energy work is not new for us at all. I have recently started a qigong practice, which is all energy work.
Yeah. Yes.
And I've also done some training in Reiki energy work. This one Catherine has always had a knack. Whenever she was little, if somebody got hurt, she would rub her hands together and then do this and push energy into wherever was hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to do that.
I did that a lot. Dad's back hurt.
Let's see. What else do we?
It's off and on, but we've been working on doing the cards thing.
Oh, talk.
There's the cards there with symbols and different colors on them, and we've been practicing.
They're called
the Zener cards, And every once in a while, we will pull them out as a family and we'll go, what card is this? And then we'll try and tune in and be like, it's the square, black square.
Do you know what we're talking about? They're called Zener cards or Zener cards.
Yes.
They'll have like a red plus sign
or blue
or
waves.
blue
Yeah.
waves, right?
And
So regularly we just play we play with those. As I've said before, this one is tuned in to spirit and has actually, do you want to explain that? Has written a book.
Oh, I like to automatic write.
Hold on one second. She's written
Well,
for the longest time, she wanted me to help her write a book,
yes.
a novel, right?
I tried to get my mom to write a novel with me. I've tried to get my dad to write a novel with me. And finally I got him to promise, okay, you write the rough draft and then I'll help you edit it.
Right.
So I automatic wrote a rough draft. That's what I did.
After I really understood that spirit is always, the higher consciousness is always there to help us, I just said, go sit at the computer and ask for an amazing story to be written. And so I
did a little 5-minute meditation, and then I would just write whatever words came to me
and channel through it. Yes. Yeah. And yeah, it's a really funny story. I mean, it's a really funny book. It's a great novel.
Thank you. Very appreciative.
Let's see. But as far as the eye exercises, that's a new one for us.
We haven't been practicing a lot.
As in, we haven't been practicing those since she stopped doing eye therapy.
Yeah. And also doing the lines and seeing the colors that the lines are is a new one. We've never heard that before.
Right. Yeah.
That's a new one.
That's cool.
It is cool.
And the light bulb, that's a new one too.
Right.
But it
So,
sounds right. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Taking up from where you stepped, light bulb. It's about 2000 years old. This was recommended by Buddha himself.
Okay.
It's in Buddhism, they call it Kasina meditation. You can Google it. Kasina,
Okay.
Kasina.
Okay.
Okay.
That's cool. I'll definitely research it.
There was no electricity in his time, but
Right.
they would stare at a lamp, coconut
okay.
oil lamp, or a candle.
Okay.
Have you ever read Roald Dahl's books? There is a book, there's a story about Kuda. He tells a story about a man who developed this same ability by looking at a lamp. I'll tell you the story later.
That's
Okay.
Very old method, looking at a lamp. So I do this just to get you a level, but how you practice it is you look at a candle. I think I said last time, practice looking at a candle. And there are two things you can do. Either you can look at it for 30 seconds like I do with the lamp. And second one is you just keep looking at it.
Okay.
And you will see images coming. And those images, if you record, they are, I don't know how you pronounce it, archetypes.
Okay. Archetype. Yes, archetypes.
And the third one, third one you can do, I don't tell this to any, not many, because it can be dangerous. You have to do it carefully. Sun gazing.
Oh,
So I do know about sun gazing,
we haven't done it though.
but we don't do it because we're not up early enough to do it.
Yeah,
Or outside.
yes,
We don't
yeah.
like the
You
sun
have to
right-
do it before
Yes.
sunrise.
Yeah.
Before
That's right.
sunrise. And here in New Zealand, every day is different.
right.
One day it is cloudy, one day it is raining. You can't do it regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there are some Indian gurus, they eat the sun.
They eat the sun.
Cat. They live by the sun. They don't eat.
Okay.
Now
that makes sense. Okay. They absorb the energy kind of.
Yes. Yes. They can do it because India is hot and there is sun every day.
Right.
So now, Kat, I'm good I asked that question because now you have a lot of skills and there are things that you can do. What about ESP? How far are you?
Well, I don't know how far along I am on ESP. I try to, well, I don't know exactly what
This is
kind of
interesting.
aspects of ESP you're talking about, but every once in a while I get little nudges to write things down or notice things, and I try to pay attention to those. But I don't know how far I am in it.
Okay. So again, this is all normal stuff for us or them. So they don't know any differently.
Okay.
So the other day, they're both of the girls are artists.
Yeah.
And she was drawing and she was very frustrated because what she has in her head sometimes doesn't
It doesn't translate
come
sometimes.
out as she wants it.
Yeah.
So she said, I got real quiet. I said, hey, Spirit, I really need help. I really need help. I need some inspiration. What do I draw? And they said, open up notes. So
Oh,
she opened up a page where
Mhm.
she could just type things. And instead of a drawing, they wrote a song for her.
And I was really frustrated afterwards.
Wait. But wait. It was a song that I have been wanting someone to write
Yeah.
ever since we got President Trump in office. I've wanted because he's an interesting sort. But and I think there should be a song about him.
Well, he's a very
It's-
interesting.
Not as a positive thing. We do not
Yeah.
support Trump.
It's
But it was interesting because she wrote it down and then shared it with me.
Mhm.
At the same time that she was writing it, I was doing something in here
yeah.
asking for some kind of proof to something. And so it was almost like Spirit was listening to me and popped it into her head. And that was the proof.
Yes.
It was an ESP moment.
It was definitely.
It was an ESP moment.
I think you were something about noticing nudges or something. You were really wanting stuff to.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what it was. Dang it, we need to write stuff down.
Yeah. Yeah. You need to write stuff down when moments like this happen.
Jill, I have a personal question.
Yes.
You mentioned spirit.
Yes.
And you said last time your husband is a lawyer. They are very left brain people. What does he think of the three of you? Does he see you as woo?
Yes. So
Took him a little while, but
before my spiritual journey probably started 4 years ago.
Mhm.
And I've always been open to things, and he has been a hardcore lawyer, atheist,
Oh.
not believe in anything
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He now believes
Yeah.
because I've walked him through a past life regression.
Yeah.
I have helped him connect with his best friend who passed away 18 years ago.
Mhm.
They have regular conversations now. He and his best friend, right?
Oh, good.
This morning, we were doing we're now doing yoga together.
Yeah.
He's a big guy. He's
Really
it's-
tall.
You wouldn't expect him to do yoga. And again, he is intuitive, and he never really knew it
Yeah.
until it's coming along.
Like a few years.
He's while we were
Okay,
watching
yeah.
while we were doing yoga, he said something, and then 2 seconds later, the lady
jazz
on
hands,
the
Jazz
TV,
hands.
the lady on the TV said the exact same thing.
Mhm.
I mean, it was just like boom, boom.
It was really cool.
He
Yeah.
picked it up. So before all this, he was very skeptical but supportive. But now he is
Gung ho.
gung ho, and yeah,
Good.
he's doing the training with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So actually, Jill, that sentence that lawyers are skeptical and left brain is like a myth, because that girl you saw last time, her mother is a lawyer,
Okay.
a very famous lawyer in New York. Actually, she has her own law firm. So she believes in this one. She's so that's very good. Now, when you say spirit and medium, usually there is one specific, like Metatron or Raphael or Gabriel. Do you have a name for your spirit? No.
Well, yes and no, but yes, as in, I feel a collective of many different spirits that have
Yeah.
come together
Yes.
to support me, and to eventually channel through me.
Mhm.
That's my
That's your
my
goal.
goal, because I
That's
feel
what you
that's
feel like you're going in that direction.
yeah, that's the feeling that I'm getting. And you're gonna laugh because it is funny. Early well, 4 years ago, when we asked what is this collective's name, the girls were there with me, and one of them said Bob,
Yeah.
like the nickname for Robert, Bob. And Spirit laughed, could hear, Spirit laughed and said, "That's perfect. We're Bob." So
We call him Bob.
Bob, but Archangel Raphael is one of those that assists me. Yes, along with others. I have my own
You got your
little
own
team, and then a collective that is kind
Jill,
of weird.
can you see the aura of the people?
That's an interesting one.
Have you tried it?
So I know I have the ability to, and I'm still stuck in my left brain a lot. A few years ago, so yes, I know I have that. I know I can do it. It's still not open for me though
Okay.
at the moment. I every once in a while I get wisps of it, and then it goes away.
Okay.
I don't think I told you that.
We'll do
Uh,
that another time. Now,
Yeah.
Gail, if you look in the chat box, I put a new word. Can you look at it?
State.
Lemniscate. Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
What is that?
What does lemniscate mean?
Oh, okay, we are going to learn that today. That's the infinity sign.
Infinite
Oh.
design.
Infinity sign.
Oh, okay.
This one,
Yeah,
Yes.
the
the
sideways A.
infinity sign.
Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
I learned it from this book.
Working with
Okay.
chakras.
Working with chakras. verbally.
Okay, so, and my friend Adam will demonstrate it for you. It's a very powerful exercise. I will send you the diagrams later. We'll start with that one, the infinity
Okay.
movement. Just
Okay.
infinity workout demo. It's on YouTube. I put it on YouTube. Okay, we'll start with that one today.
Okay.
Share screen chat here. Here, I put the link here. Can you
Okay.
bring it up? Yes.
Yes. Should we share our screen with you?
No, you can do it on your own, and then I will take you through the same two meditations I did last time. I wonder whether I should do the lamp work. Do you have a lamp like this? No,
Not yet.
because this is a kind of a warm up.
We
I
do.
do this as a warm up and then do the physical one. Where is my timer? I need the time. Just a second. Okay. Start. Okay. Now, also, Jill,
Yes.
before I do that, the last time when I did this, the 7 dimensions, Kat, how did you feel? Were you able to feel something? Most people say, I feel light, meaning they are no longer in the body. How did you feel, Kat?
With
Are you
The-
talking
the-
about
the bells?
the bell?
No,
or
no,
the
no. The 7
Oh.
dimensions.
moving to the different places?
I could basically feel the texture of the walls, which I
Did
really
you?
like.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
If I remember correctly, then I felt really happy. I felt happy doing it.
Did you feel light
Right.
or
Right.
bodiless?
Right
I
now, okay, Kat, that's okay.
Okay.
Jill, you need to help her. Now, remember, every now and then I said, try to remember that feeling.
Yes.
Because you can't be doing this every time. When you start to do QSR, it's all about getting into a state. It's about getting into a state. So how do you remember that state? In one method is you use anchor.
Yeah.
One common one is this mudra. We call it mudra. You can say, whenever I press the 3 fingers of my left hand, I will be in this same state.
Okay.
Okay.
This is from NLP.
Okay.
Have you heard of NLP?
NLP?
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay. Let me put that.
That's a good
That's a good one. Where we do it.
neuro-linguistic programming. Okay.
Okay. Never heard of that.
Okay. That one is also very powerful. method, they use that to help clients to change quickly. It's a form of psychotherapy,
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
but quicker than psychotherapy, right? So you get into a resource state and you anchor it.
Okay.
And also, uh, right, another thing that you mentioned, Kat, about getting into somebody's,
Yeah. We did.
Stepping into somebody else's body.
there's
We
a
did a
name
course.
for it. There's a name for that one. That is called, can you look it up?
Genius. Borrow genius. Okay.
And it's in a book by an American author, Win Wenger. He
Okay.
has a book on it. Here,
Okay.
I will send you notes on that. So
Thank
if you want to write a book, Kat, you
Mhm.
the basic idea is think of the best author you know, your hero as it were, and you get into his head or her head. That's borrowed genius.
Okay.
And the Russians did that during the Cold War. They got
Right.
some ordinary people. Have you heard of the Reiko effect?
I haven't heard of that effect, but I have done some research in the US doing
Remote viewing.
remote viewing.
Not remote viewing. This is
Okay.
different. Remote viewing also started with the Russians. This one are different. They got some 12 ordinary students and they put it into deep hypnosis. And one was told, you are, the famous violin player, one of them, you are that one. And when that student came out from the trance, she started playing the violin just like.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
That's what we're talking about. Yes.
Right, it's called the Reiko effect. Ruiko
Reiko?
or Reiko. I'll give you the name just a minute, correct? What is that one? Reiko.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's what we're talking about.
Ruiko. There is a man selling the program at the moment. I don't want to give you slang. It is Raiko here. Raiko effect.
Okay.
Jill, I'll type it. Raiko effect. So it's a Russian name, Raiko effect.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, right. Now we are now halfway through. We didn't start anything. Okay. Let's start. Okay. Anyway, that's useful because it gives me the background, and I can start from where you are. Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sharing
Ready.
with it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So 30 seconds. Start. One,
Woo.
okay. Stop. Okay. Close your eyes and see.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Woo.
That was 40 seconds only. So you have to start again.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time you went, when you stopped, you went over 1 minute.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, start again. Remember to bring it back. When it fades away, you just tell yourself to bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot that part.
Okay.
Lost it.
Okay, that's interesting. See, second time you go over 1 minute, but we can't pick up where you left off. Second time you did one over 1 minute. Right. I will do a different eye exercise today. I prepared something for you.
Okay.
The lamp one you can duplicate at
We'll
home.
do.